The day I can finally get this glare off these Funko Pops will be the best day ever. Let's talk about your Guardians of the Galaxy, but first, hello and welcome to the show. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I've been waiting for it for a little bit. I got delayed. I did like it because I had to wait even longer. It's supposed to be the final mission that we see the Guardians all together again as their final chapter. Is this great as a final chapter? I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like how it was all about Rocket. I feel like that could have been different. It was great the way it was told, because he was barely in it because he's knocked out the whole time. So really, all you get to see is him in flashbacks. You need the 30 minutes that he's awake at the end. So I feel like that could have been a side thing, like maybe halfway through the movie it could have been done, and he's dealing with flashbacks throughout the movie instead of being just, knocked out and getting them. I feel like it should have been all about Rocket because then he was barely in it to fight. But this movie, I like this one. It's definitely a step up from the second one. The Volume 2 just felt like a TV episode, for real. It just felt like a TV episode. They go there, find the dad, that's it. And he dies at the end. So definitely a step up. This one felt like a movie from that one. Already known by now there also is a race swap and a gender swap in this movie as well.
Stop neglecting him.
Very funny as always. Liked it. That's something I'm going to miss in the Guardians. That was my favorite thing, is the bantering that they do back and forth. I just love it. And there was a lot more of it in this one as well. This is a heart-jerker, very mixed emotions between funny and sad. Depressing at the start of it. I'm like, wow, this is a very depressing film to start out with. Adam Warlock, made some performance there. Did pretty great. He had some funny moments in there. I also think that's another character that was also dumbed down, kind of like MODOK. That was a kind of throwaway character. For Adam Warlock in this, it wasn't totally a throwaway, but they did kind of tone him down, dumb him down a little bit, and just kind of made him a little bit of a joke. Not as a joke as MODOK. That was definitely a complete joke right there. But I do think, I was expecting him to be a much bigger threat, especially the main threat of this one, and that's not what happened at all. We had the High Evolutionary as the main villain of this film. But it was beautiful. I liked it. I still don't understand how the Time Corps, what do they call them? From Loki, the Time Corps has not come after Gamora yet. Still questioning that, but I like that. I really wanted them to get back together in there, but I kind of respect the decision on that and not making it the obvious, they're just going to get back together at the end. So I like that it didn't go in that direction, even though I was rooting for it. But this definitely gives you some different emotions. Funniness, like laughter, heartbreak all at the same time. I know, definitely I went in wanting a Michael Rooker, Yondu cameo reference, flashback, and we got that a little bit with Kraglin. There we go. We got a little bit with that with Kraglin. I loved it. Once I heard that whistle, I just immediately jumped up. I smiled, like, the gasp, and then there we go. It showed Yondu. I loved it. And that's the point right there where I'm just like, all right, there you go. You got my 4 stars already. Good job. Because if it didn't have Yondu, would have walked out of there gave the movie 2 stars no matter what. Just immediately loved it at that point with having Yondu. Yondu's the best. Gotta have Mary Poppins. He's just the best. The deaths of the animals, that was, obvious there because you're left thinking, okay, so what happened to them? Where are they now? Where have they been since the events of it? You kind of knew that, they were probably going to die there anyway. So when they're talking about going to this new world, it's not going to happen because obviously where Rocket went, what happened to Rocket. So you knew something was up, just trying to fill in the pieces there. It was still kind of sad how it happened. Still seeing it was still shocking because, it wasn't going to happen in that way. So it was pretty sad. Yeah, very emotional movie, especially for Rocket, the emotion that he has. Bradley Cooper, really good performance. I always liked his performance as Rocket. You know, like the vocal range that he can do with it is just amazing. They tried to give everybody an ending to the character. Dave Bautista doesn't want to come back as Drax, so I guess that's the final Drax we're gonna get. I guess he finally gets to be a dad again to all the other the kids, I guess, whatever that race is, children, because they're children. You guys, makes them happy. So that a happy ending for all around for him. I still wanted to see the flashbacks. We still never got like the flashbacks of his wife and. More flashbacks of him. Trying to process the two movies here to see, because I don't want to say that and then somebody in the comments, oh, we did get a flashback of his wife and his kids in there, but I like to see more on the Drax character, especially like with him and Ronan, that little thing there. It's also the last one, Gamora, so ready to see what they can do now, because now with Star-Lord being on Earth, maybe he can meet up with the other Avengers, and then they'll have a whole nother thing. So I'm excited to see where Star-Lord can go, because I know it says Star-Lord will be returning. So, and then we got like a new group of Guardians, I guess the new Guardians. So we got that little group. They can do something with that as well. So it's still open to other things, but I guess the Guardians as we know it, it's pretty much done. So let me know what you think in the comments of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and what you would like to see next in the MCU. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of sad that we won't get to see any more Guardians, because I really enjoyed the Guardians. That's one of my favorite MCU movies of the entire MCU. Blu-ray right there. The 3D Blu-ray. So I really enjoy it. And I'm glad to have as many appearances as we did, so I really enjoy that. So let me know what you think down there in the comments. I enjoyed it. Pretty good one. I think it could have been better. Overall story with them, not just about saving Rocket. But there you go. Next up is whatever movie I see next. I'm trying to recap, because I know I've seen a couple. Trying to remember which ones I did. I seen Covenant a while back when it was still in there. Not going to do one for that one, but I did like the overall story of them helping each other. So that was really good. So there's your little mini review of that one. It was pretty good with the ways of them doing that and working together in that movie. I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Check out the other content. Video games are returning to the channel. So stay tuned. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Wow, thanks, guys.